Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the New Mexico Lobos against the North Dakota State Bison. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Pratt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the New Mexico Lobos offense comes on the field first today. Well, both these teams have talked about the opportunity for them here today. All the hard work of the season, you come together with a group of guys, and if you win this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the handoff. Past the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
He's got space. He's in the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Lobos have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's a senior defensive back. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Lobos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Lobos. He barrels into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Out of bounds after a solid game. Moves the ball across the 40. Gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though
he's got a crease. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Oh, and the pass just batted away by the linebacker who stayed at home.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And now the offense will spend a timeout here to talk about this 4th down play coming up. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. 4th down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense gets the stop on 4th down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Lobos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. And the Lobos are going to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got an opening here. Touchdown, New Mexico. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle, it's Collins. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pressure's on. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. A solid drive in the making here. It's another first down as they cross the 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Looking to throw. It's Brown. It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? He's got space. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Scott. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
This whole line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Brown. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Lobos will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Senior defensive tackle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Brown. Looking to scramble now. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Here we go.
Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he slides down just short of the marker. Going to set up a third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Using his legs, it's Scott. He's got a crease. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense operating from the pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. He's got room to run, look out. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they go on top here in the 2nd half. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Lobos. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, as they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. A change of direction. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Will not be brought down. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Got an opening here. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Dakota State. See if they can convert the point after. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here from the New Mexico sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
With the catch, it's Smith. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. Field it at the 25. And the returner is brought down. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Now tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision.
It's caught. He's got room. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Brown. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Pass broken up there. Nice play by the linebacker. And the punt team now on to kick it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So it's North Dakota State on top right now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Lobos will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard. But a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The North Dakota State offense takes a field, ready to get the drive going. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Dropping back, it's Brown. Here comes the rush. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. First down here for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hack as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback, is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so when the offense moves the chains.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. First and goal for the offense. Design quarterback run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's
touchdown, North Dakota State. This offense really clicking.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Lobos with 1st and 10 here.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
And the Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, anytime you've got these post routes built into the concept and you see quarters coverage with the safety down, that's the first read. It's an alert on the outside. As soon as that safety stays down, throw it up over the top. Beautiful read by the quarterback. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. As a design quarterback keeper, they bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down?
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Strategy session before this third down play. On third down, it's a handoff. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he released it, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players not plays. Who's your best player? Who's your best matchup? I think that's who needs to touch the ball right here. This is the game.
A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Lobos. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
And he's got it for the 2-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by 1 here late in the game. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the... Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, New Mexico. The defense produces 6 points. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is intercepted. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.